Hi, my name is Hans, and in this tutorial I want to show you how you can quickly set up a cool looking 3D title with Element and our metal shaders. First thing we have to do is create a new composition, then create a text layer which will be our source for the title, and let's use the text awesome. Now in the preview video I used a font which is called Clarendon. I kinda like it, and you can download this free font using the link in the readme file which is included in this download. Next up is the element effect. Let's create a new solid. I like to use the green color for my element layer, but this is not very important. Let's call it element. And when the solid is created, go to Effects, Video Copilot, and then Element. Now, first thing we have to do is to tell Element to use the text layer that we created earlier. So we go to the custom layers and then text and masks and select the awesome layer. Okay, now we're good to go. Let's open the scene setup. In Element we will choose extrude, and there we have our awesome title. It may look a little funny because Element has some bevel problems, but no worries, we can fix this easily by increasing the spike filter a little bit. Now let's go and apply some metal. In the presets you can play around with the different shaders. I kinda like the scratch metal shader. Okay, that already looks very nice. Element does not really have shadows. So what I like to do is to make the sides of the title black. We can do this by selecting the model and then increasing the bevel copy to 2. Now you don't see it straight away because the 2 bevels are the same size. So let's apply a black material and expand the edges and decrease the extrusion a little bit. Okay, this looks pretty good. Let's exit Element and return to After Effects. We can turn off the visibility of the text layer. To make it a little easier to control this title, we are going to create a group null. We do this by opening group 1, utilities, create group null, and then choose create. I will make it yellow so we can see it a little better. Now we can use this null to move the title around in 3D space and also increase the size. Let's also create a default camera real fast. Now we also need some lighting. You can create a couple of lights and then place it around the title, but an easier way is to use the built-in lights of Element. To do this we go to the render settings, lighting, and we will choose dramatic. You will have to play around the rotation a little bit until you get the look you want. You can also rotate the environment a little. Now if it's too dark, you can also easily create a light, move it around a bit, maybe move it a little bit backwards, and maybe decrease the intensity a little bit. Now to add some depth, we can add some fake shadows by turning on the ambient occlusion. We also have to play around the intensity and the radius a little bit until it looks good. Okay, I think this looks pretty nice. Next thing we can do is, if you have the plugin optical flare, is to add a nice flare to this composition. So we'll create a solid. Apply the optical flare, go to Effect, Video Copilot, and then Optical Flare. Go to the options and choose a nice looking flare. I kind of like this one. Okay, let's move this to the side. Change the transfer mode to add, and that already looks very nice. Let's apply a curves adjustment to make the flare a little darker. Okay, that's about it. I think it looks pretty good. Or should I say, awesome. I hope this tutorial helped. Have fun. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.